Did you know that on a small island, a boy with dreams of the sky delivered newspapers on his bicycle, not for money, but for the chance to read about the flying machines that filled his imagination? His journey from a newspaper boy to the missile man of India proves that an ignited mind can overcome any obstacle to make dreams take flight. From a scientist who built rockets and missiles to the people's president, he became the igniter of 1 billion minds. His life proved that failure is not the end, but a valuable lesson on the path to success. On a small island town called Rameswaram, where the sea sang songs to the shore, lived a young boy with eyes full of dreams. His name was Abul Jainulabdin Abdul Kalam. Kalam's father, Jainulabdin, was a boatman with a kind heart, and his mother, Ashiyama, was a woman whose love was as vast as the ocean. Their home was simple, but rich with kindness and respect for all. Every day, Kalam's mother would feed more people than just her own family. From her, Kalam learned the joy of giving and the importance of sharing, no matter how little you have. Before the sun woke up, Kalam would be on his bicycle, delivering newspapers. He did this to help his family, but also to read about the world and the magical flying machines that soared in the sky. In school, Kalam's best friend was Ramananda Sastry. They sat together on the very first bench, two friends whose hearts knew no difference. A new teacher once tried to separate them, but Ramananda's father, the high priest, taught the teacher a valuable lesson, that no wall should ever be built between friends. His science teacher, Siva Subramania Iyer, was the one who first gave Kalam's dreams their wings. He taught him how birds fly, and how humans could too. One day, his teacher took him to the beach. "Look," he said, pointing to the soaring seagulls. "Understand how they fly, and you will find your own destiny." That day, Kalam knew his future was in the skies. With a heart full of dreams, Kalam had to leave his island to study. It was a sad day, but his father gave him courage. "Does the seagull not leave its home to fly across the sun?" his father asked. "Go, live your life. Your dreams are waiting for you." At the Madras Institute of Technology, a professor gave him a difficult project with a tight deadline. "If you fail," the professor warned, "your scholarship will be gone." Kalam worked day and night. He forgot to eat, he forgot to sleep. He poured his heart and soul into designing his aircraft. When the professor saw the finished design, he was stunned. He hugged Kalam and said, "I knew you had it in you. You are a brilliant boy." Kalam's biggest dream was to be a fighter pilot, but destiny had another plan. He missed his chance by a whisker and was heartbroken. He found new hope and purpose when he joined India's defense research organization, DRDO. His journey as a scientist had begun. Soon, he was at the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, leading the team that would build India's first ever rocket, the SLV-3. The first launch failed. The rocket fell into the sea. As the leader, Kalam faced the world and bravely took the blame for the failure. His leader, Professor Satish Dhawan, supported him completely. "My team is excellent," he told everyone, "and they will succeed." This taught Kalam how a true leader acts. 1 year later, the team tried again. This time, the SLV-3 soared into the sky, a beautiful streak of fire, and made India proud. Kalam went on to build powerful missiles like Agni and Prithvi, which made India strong and secure. The nation lovingly called him the Missile Man. For his service to the nation, he was awarded the Bharat Ratna, India's highest honor. The boy from the small island had touched the stars. Then, the entire country chose him to be its president. He became the people's president, opening the doors of the Grand Rashtrapati Bhavan to everyone, especially children. He traveled across the country, meeting millions of students. He told them, "Dream, dream, dream." Dreams transform into thoughts, and thoughts result in action. He had a vision for a strong, developed, and happy India. He believed that the youth of the country, with their dreams and hard work, could make it happen. Dr. Kalam was a great scientist and a beloved president, but in his heart, he was always a teacher, inspiring millions of us to ignite our own wings of fire and fly.